the office for the National Front of Fatherland, which the religion office is a part of it. Yeah, but Tao's office is another building. That is
separate, very
bigger, also the same size
one
building.
of the biggest buildings, biggest compound. It's a compound.
This is Mr. Hui's biography. I mean, Mr. Hui's diary. I took him with his diary there, with his wording here. We have to blow up this picture. This battle still going on. This is a former camp chief. I mean, a former national commissioner for training. I talked to him also.
But they are all to do anything.
This is another 4 leaders in the training team, national training team. It's my former scoutmaster. He was in jail for 8 years as a communist. He was in exile and in jail 8 years as a communist member. But now he is
Why was he jailed? When was he jailed when he was a communist?
Before.
By the South Vietnamese.
By the South Vietnamese.
By the South
Huong
Vietnamese.
Dao Island.
Huong Dao Island is the island Huong Dao.
The prison island.
Yeah,
No, you know. Yeah, Huong Dao Island. But because of his status, now he can bring me around. So he introduced me to the chair of Saigon City Communist Youth.
You mean that even if they were communists before, they were scouts?
But when he became a communist, he was no longer scout then. Yeah. He never influenced me or anybody in the troops to be with him. He does politics on his own. Okay? But now he is one of the leader of this government. But he still believes in scouting. The scouting now we explain to him, not the scouting playing with school kids. I mean, children's kids stuff before, or the old way of just only for the bourgeois. He was against scouting just only for the aristocrats and bourgeois, but has to be very popular with the people. So I explained to him now, so he's supported wholeheartedly. In fact, I would leave him in Saigon now as one of my liaisons, because he has influence with
this one.
Yeah, with other groups. And,
what does he do now? What is his
he is assistant director for public.
It's like a world trade.
Yeah, trade
exhibit center.
So all the foreign delegations came. He meets them in world trade advertising. This is our last chief scout. Our last chief scout.
When was it?
After
1975.
1975. Last chief
We
scout.
went to his home and visited
He's still alive,
him.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's and his family member. He's very supporting our program. He said we don't have to use the old term scouting. He's very advanced, you know. He's the one chief scout, not Dr. Ter. Dr. Ter was a president. He more or less dealing with public relations outside. But the man who runs the scene, so he appointed as a former national executive for senior scouting.
But he's too old to stay home.
Although he stay home, but he's very active. He traveled with me on motorbike here and there, and he's a 4 leaders, Cub Scouting, Akela leader. I used to send him money back from the state, keep good relations with him.
We have been doing that in the last 15 years. We've been sending back money.
Yeah, helping him.
So when we came back, they all welcome us because they remember us, you know, our relationship.
By the way, when we visited Tao, Phương Thao, the chairwoman, and she gave us some of these publication magazines she gave. So we donated her $100 for the association.
Promote the magazine.
We say that this is the way how we make. We say that we gave it in front of 3 people. Say we want to donate so that you can print magazine, help you in the printing. So they gladly took that. But with the city, we didn't give any money. Also another lady, Another lady, she was a little tougher on us. The point she was toughing is that she says that the Ho Chi Minh youth is, because I explained that we were the War Bureau, we only talk to the recognized government. I mean, whoever is a government, we deal. Every Scout association, to be recognized, anything must go through the government. We do not do anything overpass the government. That's our policy. Just like the United Nations, we accept ambassador, whoever you send to us. But this is the way how she explained. So I took serious consideration. She said that if the present government must be overthrown, you know, and then the Ho Chi Minh Communist youth will move to the jungle and keep on fighting. So that is the only thing that they don't recognize, because if we deal only with the official government, to her official government now, yes, but if her government is thrown away, is thrown out, then we deal with the new government. That's what they don't agree, because they said their party is the only party. Their way is the only way. So my scoutmaster, Mr. Jiu, he was also very upset about that. He said, how about the people? It's the wish of the people, is a majority. So if the wish of the people put a new government, then we should deal with a new government. But the point I mentioned to you here is that they only believe in what they are. Yeah. But Mr. Jiu, also a communist member, Mr. Hui, also communist member, believe in the way we believe. So we believe in whoever put up by the people. Actually now the people is pretty satisfied with the existing government, but unless the Communist Party must change as they are changing now.
Isn't this the same person?
Yeah, that's the same person. So this magazine is printed under his leadership. He is a Roman Catholic and he has a large Catholic community behind him. So if we go back to scouting, he is a key member to blow the wind, and mostly from the Catholic leaders. And that's also the reason why the Communist Party is afraid. They're afraid the power from the youth of the Catholic Church.
But why should they be afraid?
You can change and turn side.
Well, making long record.
Anyway, I have it here. I have a recording. So I visited about 10 people, former leaders. I was afraid at first, but you know, I just...
Why is it that this is underground printing? Yeah.
Because the association is not officially recognized, but the flame is still there. This is a flame.
Because they still use the term Huong Dao. Dao.
Yeah, because this is the Huong Dao was the
Vietnam. That means Boy Scouts of Vietnam. Or Vietnam Scout. Vietnam Scouting. That stands for Vietnam Scouting. So all the young people now, any young people that working or go camping wearing neckerchief, used to be called by the people as Huong Dao. And the red neckerchief doesn't like it, doesn't like that term. They say, no, this is Ho Chi Minh youth.
Oh yeah.
This is some picture of religion, how it's still very free. This is an 8-year-old monk in studying, you know, like
like seminary.
Like seminarian, Buddhist seminarian. He's 8-year-old, and you know, the pagodas are still flourishing.
Yes, like that.
And this is the Mother Maria shrine in front of a church.
So religion is
these are the pictures of religion.
Religion. That's all the Catholic Church.
This is
The central cathedral.
Yeah, I was there. Yes.
It's still very crowded in Sunday. Buddhist monks.
Yes.
I saw Buddhist
they
monks
allow.
walk in the
it's
street,
very
you know.
free.
So
It's very
then-
free.
Then the foundation is there. So
Yeah.
So
It
scouting can be
A very unique socialism that we cannot compare with any other socialism.
yeah. So this is a
Now,
socialism
for
that
me,
believes
the
in
priest,
religion.
Father Hoa, is
In
also-
other words, they also believe in capitalism.
oh yeah, they are
It
primitive
is doing
capitalism.
now,
So this
very
is-
primitively.
That's why, you know, city, every house turned into a store. Never we saw this before. Every front of the house, they turn into a store, either coffee shop or selling goods, anything. So they make an extra living.
you
So
know,
this is socialism. This is the government form is socialism.
no, the way I
But
can
the
see